up with y'all? Tenor. What's up, brother? Healing Hearts. We see you up in there, brother. AJT Journey. And who else we got in there? Romeo. What's up, Romeo? How y'all doing this morning? Everybody good? It's a little bit of little driving footage. I scheduled this thing to start a little bit earlier than I got. Then I was scheduled to get where I'm going. Alright. Oh, I'm in Mississippi, man. I'm really by the house, man, to be honest with you. I came home, check on that little situation that was going on yesterday. It turned out to be a little bit of nothing, but you know, in the process, got a chance to do some stuff around the house and make some discoveries and stuff. Yeah, I'm kind of working, man. I got another one of those dry ice runs for tomorrow, and I came home and I was gonna leave out today, but I was like, since I gotta be right back at home tomorrow, and I seen some really tempting stuff that was gonna make me not be able to hold up for what I said I was gonna do, which y'all know I'm not gonna do that. I didn't take it, but in the process, I gotta go get some my normal tires, my factory stock takeoff wheels and tires. I had one tire out of the set that was brand new that had a defect in it, which kind of prompted me to put the Forgiatos on there. I didn't have to put the Forges on there, but when I seen the defect in the tire, I was gonna buy a whole nother set of factory tires, and I got a deal, and these were new, and I was like, I'm gonna get a whole new set of tires too for like the price of what I'm finna spend on these. Basically these tires plus a little more. So I did that, but now I'm double backing on myself and actually repairing that situation by going to get a brand new tire put on my factory 17s. Yeah, man, back out here, man. I ain't praying for everybody up in that Northeast there running, man. If you run up there between Pennsylvania, New Jersey, all mile matter, I already relayed it to me last night. Now they ain't letting nobody drive up there that's got an empty trailer right now. They might be to open it since the sun that came out back today, but man, y'all be super prepared and ready with y'all winter gear, man. Have your winter gear stuff. Keep that truck full of fuel, you guys. Keep that truck full of fuel, man. If you gotta make an extra stop, you keep your truck full of fuel. Keep the truck running. If it's extremely cold, keep you some fuel in that truck, man. Do not cut that truck off. With batteries die, all type of stuff. You do not want to be stranded. If you got a way to hook up, you know, a generator, some electric blankets, heater, or whatever you want to do in there, that's cool too. But keep that fuel level up. Let y'all ride with me for a second. We're gonna pull in and we're gonna do that video that one of the subscribers had requested by these bill of lading, man. They're one of the most important pieces of paper that you're gonna come across in your day-to-day business dealings with this hotshot trucking in general. The bill of lading, man, is one of the biggest things, and a lot of times the shipper only has a package slip. They do not have a bill of lading, so what do? You have to make one. So I'm gonna show you guys how to make one. Is that cool? So we finna ride for about another minute, and we're gonna get over here by my house, and let's see what it do. The bill of lading. I'm gonna show you guys how to go from a blank bill of lading to a fully filled out bill of lading, everything that's required. And also I'm gonna show y'all how to make a bill of lading for a truck ordered non-use or a ton U. And that's a situation where whatever the material was not able to be picked up, but to make a paper trail on all of this stuff. So lading that's especially, you know what I'm saying, especially made for ordered non-use. And I'm gonna show y'all how to do that. So y'all just bear with me for a minute. We're gonna ride on up here to the crib. I'm gonna get a little bit more stationary, and we're gonna go over their paperwork. Yeah, all jokes to the side. It's a beautiful day out here. Yeah, it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Gotta love that exhaust brake on that Dodge. I ain't touched the brake pedal yet. Now I'm on it. Now I'm on it. Now I'm on it. Well, you gotta love that exhaust brake on that Cummins, y'all. And they trying to downplay the exhaust brake on that Cummins. They must be driving semi with Jakes on it, because ain't nothing in the industry pulling harder down a hill than that Cummins with that Jake brake on, with that exhaust brake on it. Excuse me. I ain't touched the brakes yet, yo. I ain't touched them yet. Now I'm on them. Now I'm on them. Now I'm on them. Man, do y'all know a set of brakes, even pulling weight, lasts me over 160,000 miles on this dog? Low cost ownership. Let me spin this around and get y'all out my business. Y'all need to know everything now. I can't just do the whole deal now. I'm put. I can't go in the all the way in the gated community like that and just see what that is like that. You feel me? Let's see what we got. All right, we're about to pull up, you guys. Right. Yeah, I'm finna do a little work today. I sent out for one more Forge Auto too, y'all, for a spare. Just for a spare. I'm finna take these up off here because I believe I might be finna go up there around Denver, Salt Lake. I want to be able to put my chains on if I have to. So I think I'm gonna take the Forges out for a second. It's about $1. About $1, baby. About $1, baby. All right, let me put that charge on here, and we finna get on down with the get on down, y'all. Let me get my little paperwork together. I already put together everything for y'all. Got the blank BOL and the truck order number. Use BOL. Got one more BOL. Let's see that. Huh? All right, okay. We back. Thing had to transition from, I guess, the phone signal to the house signal on this good old Wi-Fi. Get down with the get down. Oh yeah. We finna sit down and do it right, y'all. I don't want nobody to miss over this because it's one of the most critical pieces of paper that you're gonna have come up in day-to-day hotshot life. So I say this is a real important piece of paper. I'm ringing the doorbell. I left my key. I left my key. Appreciate that. All right. Now with the get on now. Do that right. We're gonna sit down and do that right. All right. Welcome back to the Hotshot Have, where we do it the way it go. All right. Y'all ready for this little tutorial on BOL? Give me a thumbs up. Yo, what's up? What's up? What's up? King Go Real 205. Now we're doing BOL today. So we'll do a little tutorial. Alright. This, can everybody see that pretty clearly? This is what they call a straight form bill of lading. A bill of lading. Alright. A bill of lading is a piece of paper that acknowledges the load being placed on your truck, where it came from, who's receiving it, who shipped it, and who's carrying it. Also, on this piece of paper, they have areas for not only who's carrying it, but the exact number on the rate confirmation, which will more than likely be the BOL number. So we're going to identify all these locations. So when we go to fill one of these out, we're going to start putting the date in there. This area here says name of carrier. You're going to put your company / the brokerage that you're doing this for. Okay, so that's who's involved. That's you and the broker. These are the two people you're doing it, and they're going to pay you. In the bill of lading spot, you will go back to your rate confirmation and put that in. The shipper may or may not have a number. This is not pertinent. The carrier number be your DOT number. Put your DOT number there. And we're going to outline this. I have some filled out already. All right, now the next place we go to is the two. Two is who's receiving it. Who's on the back end, who's on the plan, on the B side of the load from A to B, who's receiving it, the name, the address, the city and state, and the zip code. From would be where you're picking it up at. So that's where you're going to be picking it up at. From wherever, whatever street that is, the address, city and state, and the zip code. If you have an SCAC number, place that there. Vehicle number, you'll put your truck and trailer number. Not always necessary, but it is a place for it, so we'll fill that in most of the time. Route, you may put a lane to a lane. You may say that state to this state. So it may be from here to here. You get it? All right. Now the next part of the BOL, you're going to come in and you're going to start identifying the products that are being carried. Okay. The first thing we're going to know, how many of each? Is it hazardous or not? You would put no. Then you will write a description. More than likely, you'll just copy the description that's on the rate confirmation as to size and width and what it's quoted at on the paperwork right there. As for the rate and the class, you would maybe say machinery, you would say vehicle, you may say building material, but it specifies what that is. And now we get down to charges. Most of the time, if it's not COD, you're going to be leaving this blank. If it's COD, you want to make sure that the customer knows that he's signing a piece of paper that says he owes a particular amount. And you will put that amount right there in the area that says COD. And you would check either prepaid or collect, and you would also put that same number right there. So we're notating if it's already been paid or am I due to collect this upon delivery. COD. Okay. Now, the next section, we're going to skip this section and come back to it in a moment because this is at the end. Now, when you pick up these deliveries, when you pick up this stuff, the person you pick it up from is the shipper. You will put the company name where it says shipper, and where it says per, You will get the person that is giving you the item to sign their name and print their name right here. You would put your company's name here as the carrier and put your name here as the person that picked it up. This is the part of the whole thing that I say, this is where you sign your life away, people. You're going to sign here, he's going to sign there, and both of y'all are agreeing by signing this that this stuff was given to you in good order. Get it? Okay. Now this next section. You can find these at the truck stop. You can order them online. You can get them from some Walmarts have them. That's a good place to find them. Okay. And once you deliver the load, you're going to get the person to sign their signature of consignee. What I like to do is get them to sign and print. Remember, like I said, you guys, sometimes you'll deliver some stuff. You'll have it done, no damages or nothing, but something may come up later in a week or two, and they'll ask you, hey, who got that? Who picked that up off your truck? And you really kind of want to be able to tell them. So every time somebody prints, every time somebody signs a piece of paper, you should also get them to print their name on the piece of paper, just in case you have to go back for reference purpose. Now, I'm going to show you a bill of lading filled out. And I'm going to show you what it looks like when all the places are filled in. Okay? So I'm going to give you an example. Flip this around again. Okay. Can y'all see that pretty well? As you can see, this is from May 29th. First thing we do, the date. Then we come to our rate confirmation, and we'll transfer that over as a bill of lading. So that'll be our bill of lading number, because when we get ready to invoice this later, I'm going to go over invoices. When we get ready to invoice this number will be the number that we'll use to identify this load in particular. You get it? Okay, so the next thing is to identify the parties involved in this transaction. Not the people you pick up from, but the people that are involved with the money. You see it? So that load was brokered through RFX, carried by Noble Enterprise LLC. That's me. Okay. Well, we went and picked up in Louisville, Texas. Now, this address, it is on there. Where it's going, Black and Decker. Okay, so they ordered. So next thing to figure out, okay, we know where it's coming from and we know where it's going to. Okay, what is it? Well, okay. There were 22 pieces, non-hazardous metal anchors, 380 pounds. You know that's how we like them, y'all. That's how we like them. You see that? 380 pounds. It was just a crate, so boom, there it is. I didn't put anything right there. Okay. What's going on, Colin Cool? I'm going over a BOL form, man, showing them how to fill it out, what you should be looking for in the information that's pertinent to get you paid. And, you know, I also want to make notation of when the DOT pulls you over for a roadside inspection, they're going to want to see this piece of paper. They're going to want to see that bill of lading number. And they're going to also want to see that bill of lading number on your logbook. Paper, electronic, whatever. They need that BOL number on there. They will get you. That's a seldomly known violation. They will get you. That's a falsified law. And a lot of them, they would not say nothing. They're not going to let you fix it. Man, let me punch the number in right quick. Okay, watch this. They're going to still violate you and let you punch the number in like you should have did in the beginning. So when you got keep trucking or something like that, go into your logbook where it says form. It'll say shipping documents. Go in there and add and add this number right here. AJT, I was saying that this number right here, your BOL number, is the number that comes off of your rate confirmation in order for you to send in to your factoring company or to bill an invoice to the customer. Okay, this number right here is extremely important in you getting paid because it identifies that particular load separate from any other load that they've ever brokered. That number is serialized to that load. So in order to get compensated for that load, you're gonna have to have that BOL number and that rate confirmation number to match. But as an added note, roadside inspection, weigh station inspections, when they go over your log books, it ain't simple as they holding your phone and looking at it, you guys. If you don't do this, you might not know this, but when they put that log book in their hand and they tapping a couple times and they scroll and they hand it back to you, what they really did was email that to their car. They finna go back there and pick through that. So just know that you need to have this labeled as what you have on your vehicle. This is manifest in so many words, but they call it a bill of lading, but it's telling what's on there. So as we proceed, we see the shipper got Stanley Pilcher. We can read that. And the carrier got Noble Enterprise as the carrier per me. That's me, John the Butler. Now, when we get to the other end, that's where the consignee comes in, or the consigner. This is the person that's waiting to get it. This is the person that's going to be invoiced eventually. What we do? Print, sign. Remember that, y'all. Print, sign, print, sign, print, sign. Do not let nobody just scribble on your paper, put a dot on it, and walk off. That is not sufficient. Print and sign, because this stuff comes up later. I'm telling you, you guys. You'll be 2 weeks later, the broker call you, hey man, we had a little problem with that load. They saying this about it. They want to know who took it off the truck, who signed for it. And you're not going to be able to say, he took it off and he did what he did with it. You're going to have to say, hey, Stanley Pilcher, wherever you are, you did that. You know what I'm saying? And that will come back to bite you in your butt. So that scribble, okay, it's good, they signed for it. That is not sufficient to really be handling business the way you're supposed to be handling business. You always got to cover your butt now, because this stuff come back up. Okay, now let's flip this back around. So now we've completed our BOL. Hey man, you missed me going over the blank BOL, and you missed me going over filling out this BOL. So when this published, you'll be able to go back and see it. I'm just gonna go over the areas one more time. You want date. You want the bill of lading number to be the same number as on your rate confirmation. You want your carrier number to be your DOT number. Right here where it says name of carrier, you want to put the broker's name / your name. So we got who's involved. That's who's involved with this money. We don't want to leave them out, because that's who got to pay this bill. That's who brokering this load. Then we come here, the people that are sending it, the people that are receiving it, addresses and zip codes. Then we come down here to identifying the commodity. You had 22 units, non-hazardous metal anchors. Total weight, 380 pounds, just like we like it, baby. Point scene money, go on, baby. All right, then we come down here and say, well, who gave it to us? Because, see, the police want to know this. They want to know this ain't stolen. Somebody signed this out. You ain't walk up and ride out with this. Somebody gave it to you. And who they gave it to? They gave it to me. You feel me? Okay, now we finna go to another kind of bill of lading. Now, truth be told, if you can get bill of lading blank made with all of that pertinent information on it and it states bill of lading on it, you should be good. I just like to use these because I know for a fact these will go anywhere. It really got a spot for too much information. They have some that are a little more abbreviated than that. I don't really take kindly, but at the same time, I just want to be able to put as much pertinent information on there so can't nobody act like they don't know what's going on when it's time to get paid. You feel me? I don't need you to act like you don't know what's going on when it's time to get paid. Now, we done pulled these low, we done burnt these diesel, we done been away from our family. I don't need you to act like you don't know what's going on. For real. Okay, now we finna go to another type of BOL that you would do in a situation that's called truck order non-use. Some people say short, ton U. Ton U occurs when there's a discrepancy, you guys. Sometimes we pull up, sometimes it's the broker fault. Sometimes the people that's shipping this stuff are lied to the broker. That's why I don't just jump down the broker throat like give them the benefit of the doubt. We gonna talk it out and make something happen. You gotta stay real level-headed when you're dealing with this stuff, because you don't know who really lying. You got to see first sometimes. So don't just call the broker and go crazy, because sometimes the shipper will try and put more and tell the broker it's less to get a better price. And then when you pull up, they expect the truck driver to just deal with it. You might just deal with it if you're a company driver, your company tell you to do it, but I ain't dealing with nothing. Y'all gonna pay me for pulling up. If it ain't what you said here, you gonna compensate me for it. And if it don't fit and it can't ride, y'all gonna give me some money for coming out there. And I really want half of what that load pay, especially if it's something short, $400, $500, $600. I need $200, $300, $400 just for pulling up on you. Y'all dig that? Can you dig that? Like, don't none of this stuff move and sit for free. Y'all seen the last video, hey, cocaine them out there $600 on detention. Low didn't pay but $1,000. You come out there $1,600 on 200 something miles, because this stuff don't sit for free. Like I said, time over everything, point scene money gone for real. So in those events, in those cases when that happens, you're gonna have to make a paper trail for that load too. Even though you ain't did nothing. You ain't did nothing but pull it up. They might not even put it on your truck. But the fact that you signed and you came, you deadhead to go get it, you deserve your compensation. So what will happen is, let's just say you get there. They say it's 8.5 foot wide. And they go to put it on your trailer. You talking to the people that work there, because they know what this stuff is. And they say, nah, it's 10.5 feet wide. Well, you know you don't have any permits to carry oversized load. And oh yeah, I try and get. I don't know. I'm telling you, yeah, I be trying to get half. If it's under $1,000, I want half, and they can talk her down, and we'll take that or whatever. But I be trying to get half. If that load pay $1,000, and I got to go over there, and it's a rush job, and I done broke up the whole day, and we can't do nothing else. Yeah, I think we need $500 for making that truck sit like that. We try and make $750 to $1,000 a day, and you can't do it like that just sitting. So yeah, some recompense has to happen. That's real. And on a side note, I already told y'all about that Bitcoin, man. You're really running out of time to just buy it at a price that's gonna be copacetic to buy it at. I'm just gonna say this: that thing is at all-time high it ever been since its inception. Those shares started out. A Bitcoin was like $5,000 when they first started out. Bitcoin $23,000 this morning. Y'all get y'all mind right, man. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. But anyway, I made money. Now we go to the truck order non-use. Okay, well, first thing you'll say is, Jonathan, nothing really happened. You pulled up, but, you know, even though you pulled up, nothing really happened. So, like, how can I make a BOL for something that never really happened? I didn't pull nothing nowhere. Didn't nobody sign for it on the other end. Shoot, the people that sent it might not even sign for it, because the fact they didn't even put it on my truck, man. Why would I do that? Well, like I say, anytime you invoice in any load, you need proof that they gave you load, which is the rate confirmation. You need proof that something happened in between them giving the load and you, which would be your BOL. And then at the end, you got to invoice these people. So you'll take those two pieces of paper, put them together, and basically come up with an invoice, two pieces of paper, from what they said you could do to what you did, and you getting paid for it. So even though you didn't pull that load, they owe you some money. So, well, how do I put together a piece of paper that's gonna say basically that? And I'm gonna show y'all how you make a BOL, a personal one, to yourself. But that's basically what you're doing. So let's go. All right, this is a little bit more recent right here, man. They're one of my owner operators, and he got a truck order non-use. And yeah, I made it for them in the company name so I could submit the invoice. But we're going to go back to the beginning of what we did, and we're going to show you. All right, start off. Date, bill of lading number, carrier number, okay? Then we get right here to the name of the carrier. Who's involved with this transaction? Me and these guys, okay? Where it come from, where it was supposed to be coming from, that's the address. Where it was going, right there. Okay, now this is where the change comes in. When you get to identifying the material that was carried in this area right here, we're going to say truck ordered non-use because we didn't put anything on the truck, nothing. So in the grand scheme of things, this is just proof that nothing happened, and this is why. And like I said, I didn't pick it up from anywhere, so we don't have anybody there. I was supposed to be the carrier, but some stuff went down. And me, I'm assigned for this piece of paper being what I say it is. So there we go. That's me, and that's me. A BOL to yourself. That's what you make. You make a BOL with the right addresses on it, carried by you, signed for by you, because nothing happened. And you're going to use that to submit to your factoring company or to accompany your invoice that you make in order to get paid for something that never happened. Get it? That's how you get paid for doing nothing. You did. When they say pull up, you be like, all right, I'm gonna pull up. And you drive all that time, you get over there, it ain't what they say it is. That's how you get paid just to pull up. They call that a walkthrough in the rap game. You did a walkthrough. So the other day we did a walkthrough for $300. You come through, walkthrough. Do you add your amount they owe you to that BOL? You can, but in the invoicing stage of it, you're gonna get a new rate confirmation. Let me make this be known. Whenever you incur a truck order non-use, a detention payment, any type of changes to the original agreement, you call the broker back and tell them you need another rate con for the new conditions. Because that rate confirmation outlines everything that's supposed to be happening. And you cannot get paid on a rate confirmation that has the full price of that load when you actually didn't pull it. Because they're not going to pay you the full price of it, so you can't invoice them and show them where they said, hey, we're going to pay you this instead of this. So you need a new rate confirmation, and you need to be on them about the amount. Y'all need to call and talk. It might be outlined in the carrier broker agreement how much they do per hour for detention, how much they give for truck order non-use. But I'm just going to say this, as a general rule of thumb, if the load less than $1,000 and I got to go over there and this truck got to sit and we done lost a day, I need half of whatever we're paying. Sometimes they will, sometimes they won't. But one thing about it, ain't no harm in asking. Because you sacrificing your time on some equipment that you paying for, and every day you rolling this insurance, these truck notes, trailer note, whatever you got. Hey, John Ford, man, shout out from Florida. What's up, baby? Y'all sunny Florida. One of my own operators just moved to Jacksonville. You got a new neighbor down there somewhere, Big Dad, for real. He just bought a fly crib. That man, they doing nice, man. They actually making it happen, bro. And that truck doing it. Been told y'all that truck ain't paying for everything. Something ain't right. Something ain't right. You might need to adjust some stuff. Cause that truck supposed to be paying for everything and beyond. On a side note, like I said, I'm finna put the factories back on there. Cause I'm finna go. I don't know for sure, but I've been seeing a lot of stuff. I don't know if y'all notice, but I've been seeing a lot of stuff. I like Amarillo going up through there where I like to do that. I ain't got no qualms about it. Where they don't want to go, when back on there for a hot second, so I can hook me some chains on there. I put, they got chain law. That was a tip right there, September the 1st. every day after September the 1st until the snow break up there in Utah, you need to have some chains on your truck. I'm talking about you might not have to use them, but if DOT pulls you over, they got a chain law up there. You need to be able to present them with some chains, or they will fine you $1,000. $1,000, you're going to get a $1,000 ticket. If you up there right now and you ain't got them chains on you and you ain't got pulled over yet, go buy you some chains and just have them with you. You might not never have to use them, but when DOT pull you over, it's time of the year. Up there around Utah, Wyoming, places like that. I know Utah for sure because the sign say September 1st. It's clear day, and we ride up there all after September without no chain. Yeah, without no chain because it ain't snowing yet. The winters keep going later and later and later. That sign been up there ever since God knows when. So time in the wintertime, the cold have been coming later and later every year. So you can actually get away with running up there September, October, a little bit into November without no chains and without no real problem. But legally, September the 1st of every year, you need to have them chain with you, man, because it ain't worth giving away $1,000 going up there. And plus, if they say it needs to be some chains on your tire, there's a reason, man. It's some rock hard ice up there. Keep on going up there around Wyoming and ease on over into Montana right by now. You ask them boys about it. So folks up there in the Northeast right now, I think Maine may have a chain law. I'm not really sure about that, but y'all just be diligent with your equipment. And like I said, man, keep that fuel. Keep you some fuel. Keep that truck running. If it's frigid cold, I'm talking about, is it bad outside? You know what bad is. Sometimes you might even have to just go so far as getting you some cardboard and placing it in front of your radiator and block off 2 or 3 of the actual openings of the radiator while you sitting there idling just so the truck can keep a little better temperature on itself. Don't be afraid of the high idle. Yeah, them mountains, they going to make you chain up automatic. They got pullovers and they going to, I be saying this, I don't know, folk be knowing, folk that actually know me, they don't even be watching it live like talking about it for some reason, because if they were watching it live, they wouldn't have just called me. You feel me? I don't know what's up with that, but at the same time, I'm finna get out of here, man. It was cool being with y'all today. I just want to show you a little something about the BOLs. You know what I'm saying? That is a very, very crucial piece of paper. I'm out hunting for a truck. I'm going CDL, hopefully on the road by February. Good luck, John, man. Hey, it's a blessing to be able to have those thoughts and be able to put those aspirations in effect. You know what I'm saying? To the point where, hey, man, Godspeed with that. Keep that price of operation, that cost of operation low. You know what I'm saying? And just concentrate on the numbers, man, and just keep picking at it every day, man. You might not even do nothing every day, but just keep grinding on it. Chip away at it. Just chip away at it. Chip away at it. If your cost of operation low, it ain't that much chipping to do. Hey, it's love, man. Y'all keep the wheel turned the right side down. Y'all know what I say about a hater and it, mama. You know how it go. But at the same time, hey, it's love. Y'all be safe. Hey, this all good. Y'all be safe out there. Keep your eyes open. Be aware. And if you out here doing it already, tell you this. Sometimes you got to slow down to go faster. Sometimes the long way home, really the short way home. So while you out there looking at the road and the conditions and all that, just know sometimes the long way home is the shortest way. Y'all stay up.